Hi, my name is Teso Aderoa. I am a business analyst. Now, people have asked me, what do business analysts do? I've tried to answer this question several times. Um, and especially in 2025, a lot of things have happened. Technology has also changed and evolved. And the question still remains, what do business analysts really do? Right? Other people think that business analysts just take notes. They're note takers in meetings, but no, that is not what we do as business analysts. So, what do business analysts do? First, business analysts work as a liaison, a go between, among to bridge the gap between the business and tech teams, right? And that's because we take our time to understand each of these teams, the business and the technology team, to help to bridge that gap between business and technology. I know you know what I'm talking about, right? Now, and then we also find problems and gather needs. The businesses sometimes already have an idea of what they want to do, right? But a business analyst comes in to help dig deep into what these problems are and also provide solutions so that the technology is meeting the right need and not just building solutions because we have the power to build the solutions. All right. So how do we do our jobs differently in 2025? One, it's undeniable the effect of AI. AI has come in and everybody is jumping on the AI trend, and AI today is really helping us do our jobs better, from the job us to do, note taking, to more serious work like helping us come up with helping us analyze data to come up with better decisions. And then business analysts use data. The reliance on data is so much, checking numbers and making sure that we just make better decisions with the data that we have, rather than just having some flashy dashboard somewhere, right? And then we also help big projects and digital changes, right? A business analyst is a change agent. That goes without saying, but business analysts help the organizations, help across all the companies in the and industries that we work in. We are able to help organizations to scale big projects, and also we are change agents to help drive change in various organizations. Now, somebody will ask me, what skills do you need to be a business analyst? Now, you may already even have the skills, right, as we speak. Critical thinking, clear critical thinking is very, very important. Number one is a skill that you should have, the basic data skills. Some people will argue that, oh, I don't have to know data and all of that, but you have to have data skills, right? Because you need to be able to interpret and present data. You use tools such as SQL, Excel, Power BI, to be able to present data and help businesses, yourself and business teams and business leaders, make better informed decisions. You have to be a good communicator. Very important. You have to be a very good communicator, because the job of a business analyst has to do a lot with talking to people, um, communicating basically from one group of stakeholder to another group of stakeholder. You have to nail your communication skills, and of course you need to have some tech knowledge, right? Not necessarily, you may not necessarily know how to code like me, but you need to have some tech knowledge, how to a basic knowledge of how technology works, so that you are able to imagine um how the solutions work and how technology is going to help you achieve business needs. And then a question I get asked, is again, is how what a typical day in the life of business analyst is. Sometimes it's hard to um it's hard to tell, because it depends on the time in the life of a project, or the time in the day, or the time in the year, or the time in the organization where we are talking, right? But typically, right, there are always meetings and workshop meetings, because you have to communicate something to a group of persons, and then you need to do that in a meeting, right? So there'll be meetings for elicitations, there'll be workshops for elicitation, meetings for communication, um, documentation, which entails drawing process maps and all of that, writing user stories, and basically just following up with developers, working with developers to make sure that okay, these requirements are being tracked and everything we expect to happen is happening as it should. Now, why is a business analyst career hot? Why is everybody looking at becoming a business analyst? The major reason I would say is people see analysis are the as the very quick way to get into tech, right? And that's because BAs are needed in every industry. You talk about banks, hospitals, online shops, startups. I work in a bank myself. I've been working in several banks as business analyst, so I kind of understand the need and the importance why there should be a business analyst in the bank, right? And then business analysis just doesn't just end there. As a business analyst, you can become a product manager, a product owner, a strategy manager, IT analyst, systems analyst, a whole lot of roles that a business analyst can do. And that is why the skill set that you have as a business analyst is very useful in a lot of other roles within the ecosystem. And yes, right. I mean, it's difficult for people to understand that you are a business analyst, but you don't fix computers, right? You're in IT, but you don't know how to fix computers, you know. But yeah, that's a story for another day. So, in conclusion, right? Business analysts are not just note takers. I think we've established that in the beginning of this video that we're not just note takers. We are helping businesses solve problems, right? We work together with business teams and, you know, typically everybody on board to solve problems, solve real life problems, and not just take notes, right? We are requirements engineers who make sure that the purpose for which project is started is actually really achieved. So that's it. That's a nutshell. In 2025, this is what business analysts do, you know. And if you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share. And, you know, check out my other videos. I have a podcast called Confessions of Business Analyst with Teso Adoroa. You know, 7 episodes down already. You can check that out. I'll drop the description. I'll drop the link in the description of this video so that you can check that out. Very amazing conversations with industry professionals, business analysts, project managers, IT leaders, you know, have come on the show to air their view to basically confess, right? So you can check that out, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.